Hey, what's up, guys? It's Tommy here. Today, I want to talk to you a little bit about chest training, less about showing you a couple of exercises and more about talking to you. And it's going to be rather personal because I'm going to tell you exactly how I did it. So, the first couple of years of of walking through my journey, I didn't have access to surgeries and such not. So, with the first thing that I did was I did whatever I could in my power to get my chest to basically a nothing, right? So I started to work out. I started to eat right. I did chest about 2 to 3 times a week. Some of the stuff that I did prior to surgery was kind of crazy, and looking back at it, I probably wouldn't have done that, not knowing what I know now, but I did go hard at it. So post-surgery, it was easy to get the test that I wanted because it was I had already started establishing the building blocks. So the first thing you do is you go ahead and you start doing your push-ups, you start doing your bench press, you start doing your dumbbell presses, whatever the heck that you have access to, but you start doing it now, all right? And then after you're done, going through your surgical process, and you go back to that, right? And then you start, you lose the body fat you gain post-surgery, because I know some of us gain a little bit. We're not allowed to work out and stuff. The second thing you do is you focus on execution. Execution is very important when you're doing any exercise, and what I mean by that is make sure your form is correct. I can't tell you the amount of times that I see people in the gym, and even guys that are like, oh, I've been working out for like years, but like it's a tweak here, it's an inch here, it's a little bit of squeeze there, it's this and that, and to move optimally. So remember, you always want to move optimally. Doesn't matter how much weight you're using. If you can't move the correct way, you're not going to get the correct muscle. The next thing you want to do is you want to mix it up, right? You want to mix it up. You don't want to use the same exact workout all the time. You want to maybe change it every about 4 to 6 weeks. You want to change something about your workout, either add more weight, change the modality, do something. But it takes about 4 to 6 weeks for this to happen, so where your body adapts. So yes, that's when you want to change it. The next and very last thing I'm going to tell you is to make sure that you are using different training volumes. Sometimes you want to have a lot of volume, sometimes you want to have a low volume. You always want to keep your body guessing, but whatever you do, remember that execution is, well, I guess I'm going to take it from my man Eric Thomas. Execution is worship, So you could sit there and do all the bench presses in the world. If you don't have any time under tension, if there's not enough weight on that bar, if you're not squeezing your chest, you're not getting anything out of the exercise. So that's my tidbit for today. If they found this helpful, go ahead and follow me on Tommy the Trainer 78. Tommy J. Murrell and on Facebook, or Tommy Murrell on Facebook. I post there from time to time, and I try to do my best to help everybody out. So I hope to see you at the Trans Fitness Retreat. I think it's going to be an awesome time for us to grow together and get to know each other. Peace out.